elementary school.
Elementary school? There's a UFC fighter. His last name is Feely, and that's what he goes by, Touchy Feely. Yeah. Sometimes cops act like they're in elementary school too. I've seen that a lot. Yeah, true.
And then how many guys do you hear about that do something inappropriate, or they get mad and they use the curse word, right? How often does that happen?
You mean law enforcement officer or the people?
How many people get in the news, or you hear about a cop that got upset and yelled at somebody? Or,
you mean being discourteous? The word that actually gets cops in trouble when you put it on the complaint?
It's a little bit of trouble, right? But how many times do you hear about that?
I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like how many times? What's a lot to you?
Every single day, a new video.
Every single day, new video from the whole nation.
Entire nation.
Right. So it's probably, what percentage of interactions do you think turn out with a negative turnout that you hear about? What do you think the percentage is? It's going to be extremely low. Extremely low. I probably contacted 50 people today, including.
You take anyone to jail today?
No.
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 Those are good statistics.
Not really. Maybe I missed a crime.
Well, I mean, yeah, for law enforcement, it's not good statistics, but at the same time, yeah. All right.
Why do you think I take somebody to jail for?
Can I ask you a question now?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. I'm just
saying, because you're saying all these things.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like they're very well thought through.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. The one place where truth meets accountability. Today, we're diving into an interaction that exposes just how disconnected some officers are from the very Constitution they swore to uphold. It starts casually, a conversation about good cops, statistics, and pride in public service. But what happens next flips the entire tone. When confronted with a simple question about the First Amendment, the officer freezes. The very foundation of his oath, the freedoms he's sworn to protect, suddenly vanish from memory. It's not just ironic, it's alarming. Stay tuned, because what unfolds here is a masterclass in how knowledge beats authority.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? I ask every law enforcement officer this one question, and I'm finding a pattern here. There are 5 fundamental freedoms within the First Amendment. This is not an opinion. It's part of your job to know this. What are they?
This is a loaded question.
No. It's so simple, bro.
Which ones? Tell me which ones.
The 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. What are they?
What are they? I don't know. Just tell me. You tell me.
Bro, that's part of your job. You swore an oath to that.
Bro. I told you it's a loaded question.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a loaded question.
Of course it is. What's up, sir? How are you?
I just saw some.
I know. I'm just trying to talk to the guy. He's trying to load me up. How you been?
It's a legitimate question because this is actually part of your job, bro. You're supposed to know this because you actually swore an oath to this. You swore an oath to this.
I know you don't like me just because I wear a uniform.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's not true.
Why would you ask me a loaded question that you think I would get wrong?
That is part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
That's part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
So, how I see you got 2 French fries, right? So,
that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah,
it's respectful.
No, that's not true. That's not true because a law enforcement officer is the one that taught me that.
Yeah.
Bro, don't get a negative thought about me, bro. Like, don't. I have not.
You made fun of my name.
Feely, touchy feely.
Yeah, you made fun of my name.
I wasn't making fun.
It was disrespectful and rude. Why would you do that? You think I'd be happy about that?
I think there's a fighter with the last name Feely. His nickname is Touchy Feely. I didn't mean it as disrespect, man.
As the dialogue deepens, the auditor asks what every citizen should ask. What are the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment? The officer laughs it off, calling it a loaded question. But it's not. It's the heart of his profession. When a public servant can't name freedoms like speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition, it's proof of how fragile accountability really is. The air tightens, the camera stays steady, and you can almost hear the tension growing. This isn't hostility, it's education under fire. The moment demands reflection, not aggression, but the officer chooses defensiveness instead of duty.
Yeah, you don't have to get all up in your feelings, bro. These are legitimate questions. Just like the First Amendment was a legitimate question.
You're not hurting my feelings.
And I know this at the top of my head. You're the one that's supposed to know this, right? You're the one that's supposed to know this because you swore an oath to get that job, did you not?
I did.
You did. And this is part of your job. You swore an oath to this. But why do you not know it?
What was the oath I swore?
You swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution.
Okay.
Did you not?
Did I swear to the 5 First Amendments? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely you did. You know what the Second Amendment is, right?
No, I don't. Tell me.
You know what it is.
I don't, man. Tell me.
This is kind of sad, bro, because you have your 2 chevrons, right? You have your 2 chevrons, and you don't even know what the First Amendment is. Think about that, though. This is actually part of your job, and you don't know it.
You're assuming that.
It's true. You said you didn't know it. You said.
Yeah, a little bit.
I see you coming off as a.
Is it my body language that's doing it? Is that what it is?
Your responses.
Yeah.
Just to point that out.
Oh.
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition your government for a redress of grievances. That means I can bellyache. Even if I'm being rude or whatever, I'm not under policy. You guys, when you guys are rude sometimes, and I gotta say, your body, you're not being rude, like you're not being, how would I say, intimidating.
The auditor doesn't back down. Calmly, he reminds the officer that an oath isn't a formality. It's a promise to every citizen. You swore to this, he says, so why don't you know it? The silence says everything. What's striking is the tone, respectful but sharp enough to cut through excuses. The cop tries to joke, tries to deflect, but truth doesn't bend. And when the auditor recites the 5 freedoms flawlessly, it's not just knowledge, it's power in action. It's the perfect example of why filming and questioning authority isn't disrespect. It's the very essence of the First Amendment itself.
But you are being defensive, and I don't mean to come off as defensive. No, these are not loaded questions.
We started out meeting each other, you made fun of my name, and then you worked into adding me a loaded question, asking me a loaded question.
That was not a loaded question, man. It's a legitimate question, bro. And you're going to see this later on, and you're going to realize how important it is that question is, bro.
Important to who?
So, when you asked me,
Important to who?
it should be important to you, because this is part of your job, man. You swore an oath to do.
More assumptions.
No, you swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution.
Have you ever protected somebody's freedom to assembly?
Always, every day.
You do? How do you do it?
Well, I just remind people that they have these certain rights that, see, I believe that freedom should be the topic on every dinner table in America every single night, right? Right or wrong? Isn't the foundation of this country built on freedom?
Yeah.
Right? So,
you could say that.
right. And so I believe that freedom should be the topic on every single dinner table in America every single night. That means we the people should be talking to our families.
Why don't you just talk to your kids about their day?
Hey, bro, football statistics and baseball statistics are a lot. What's your favorite football team?
I don't follow football.
What's your favorite baseball team, or hockey or NASCAR, whatever?
I don't follow that.
Statistics. We seem to know more about bullshit like.
By now, the tension feels almost philosophical. The officer, still defensive, realizes this conversation isn't just about law, it's about awareness. The auditor explains that freedom isn't an abstract idea. It's a daily responsibility. Freedom should be the topic at every dinner table in America, he says. And he's right. We know sports stats, celebrity gossip, and Marvel movies by heart. But most can't recite their basic rights. This isn't just ignorance, it's design. Because when a society forgets its own freedoms, it becomes easy to control. That's why encounters like this matter. They remind us what's at stake.
Marvel movies, we take our kids to the theaters, Disney, all kinds of shit. We're entertained. But what we're not doing as a people in this country, bro, is learning what our rights are.
You're saying that we all do that. It's not true.
Well, it's not true for me because I know a lot more about the Constitution than you do.
Well, you think you do.
I think I do. You're right. What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? Right here, right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna teach you the Ninth Amendment. Yeah. No. Asking you these important questions that you swore no to, and that you're supposed to know this. What is the Ninth Amendment? What's the Ninth Amendment? But you swore no to this, bro. You swore no to this.
Answer my question. What have you done specifically to defend this?
I'm doing it. You're looking at it.
This?
I'm practicing.
Recording me is defending the Constitution.
Is this not my right to do so?
I didn't say that.
Is this not my right to do so?
Nobody said that. I asked you
Is it my right to do so? What's not forbidden is allowed.
You still didn't answer the question.
What's not forbidden? So let me tell you.
You have talking points. You're like a politician trying to get a job.
No, that's not true. Because you know what? You want to hear something crazy? Out of all the cops that I've asked about the First Amendment, only one knew it. You know how he learned it? From my channel. And I don't get paid by the government. As a matter of fact, you get a welfare check, bro. I'm not shaking at all.
The discussion shifts to the Ninth Amendment, the forgotten guardian of unspoken rights. The officer stumbles again, unable to define it. The auditor patiently explains, it means what's not forbidden is allowed. It protects freedoms not even listed. That's the beauty of the Constitution. It anticipates liberty beyond words. But the irony is painful. The citizen is teaching the law to the law enforcer. Cameras roll, voices stay calm, but the imbalance is clear. When authority forgets the meaning of freedom, it's up to the people to remind them, not with anger, but with truth and courage.
Yeah, you do, because you work for the system. You get the same.
Did I get a welfare check when I was in the military?
You get a welfare check now. You get a welfare check now.
When I was in the military?
But you're asking me if I get paid from the government, right?
No, I didn't ask you. I never asked you that. I asked you what you did to defend the nation.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Teaching people that.
Recording me with a cell phone is defending this Constitution.
What?
I just asked
Yeah, bro, how are you defending the Constitution when you don't even know it? Fair enough, right?
Well, you guys are coming at me, so I'm probably gonna stop talking to you now.
No, bro, let me just say this. I've been doing this for a long time, bro, and there's a reason why I got 600,000 supporters, not subscribers, supporters, because, and I gotta tell you, most of the people that follow me are men between 35 to 55 and throughout the entire nation, bro. I got people that follow me in Canada, Australia, the UK.
Canada, 51st state?
Not yet.
Governor Trudeau? That guy?
I don't like to get into politics. Like, in reality, I'll just say this, bro. In reality, if everybody knew not to believe in masters, but to believe in themselves and empower themselves with the understanding of what the Constitution is, bro, it is an empowerment, bro.
That's the thing, though. Our channels are based completely on the opposite side of politics. It has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with the Constitution.
Yeah, man, it's simple. The Constitution. Would you not agree it's a good thing?
As minutes pass, the conversation softens. The officer admits discomfort, maybe even embarrassment. Yet the auditor extends grace, acknowledging past interactions, even apologizing for old hostility. That's the power of accountability without hate. Growth doesn't come from humiliation. It comes from truth. The same cop who once saw the camera as a threat now stands face to face with its purpose. Education. Respect doesn't require obedience. It requires understanding. This exchange becomes less of a clash and more of a mirror, reflecting exactly how both sides can evolve if dialogue replaces ego.
Can I educate you on the 9th Amendment?
I really don't. I don't really want to talk to you guys anymore.
So the 9th Amendment. We have rights as a people that are not enumerated in the first 8 amendments, right? That means
That's the Constitution?
that means we have rights that are not even talked about yet, right? So, because like I said earlier, what's not forbidden is allowed.
Okay.
But yeah, man, you're
Don't ever go in the back seat, son.
And I didn't mean to come off as being rude in any way, man. You know, this is just a conversation, man. As a matter of fact, let me just say this. This gentleman right here, I think I was rude to him a long time ago, bro, but today we had a good conversation. Huh?
You know what video it is?
It was a long time ago, bro. It was a long time ago. I was mean to you. You don't remember? You didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? Or?
I know what incident it was.
Yeah? Was I an asshole, bro? Be honest.
Talking to me?
I was.
Call me a name, but whatever.
I was an asshole, bro.
We had a few more run-ins, and then we were always be that person. You and the guy that's I have to talk to you.
I don't talk to the KC camera boy guy. He's a fucking punk.
I don't know his name, but
Word.
When asked again about the 9th Amendment, the officer finally begins to grasp it. Rights not enumerated still exist. The auditor connects it to parental rights, free expression, and human dignity. We worry about politics and entertainment, he says, but the Constitution should be the loudest voice in this country. It's a wake-up call, one every viewer needs to hear. Freedom is not just a word written on parchment. It's a living agreement between the governed and those who govern. And if one side forgets its part, the other must remind them, camera in hand.
I can't go in there.
Yeah. You're
I don't
good.
wanna, like,
You're good. Yeah, you're
say
good. You're good.
names
You're good.
or
Word. Yeah, you're good.
One of the
You're
other
good.
guys, though, we started running into him a lot, too. And always good.
But I can't let you go without asking you too, man.
You already asked me.
The First Amendment.
Yeah.
Today? I didn't ask you today, did I?
I was the first person to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna know it next time I talk to you?
Yeah.
What's the 9th Amendment? We have rights that are not talked about or enumerated within the first 8. That means what's not forbidden is allowed. That means, like, for instance, parental rights fall under that, right? Dude, these are things that I believe that nobody in this country is really talking about. We're worried about politics. We're worried about all kinds of shit. That is the most important shit in the nation, bro. Once we all know it, it helps you guys and it helps us, bro. Seriously. You're dope.
Go on, man.
Thank you.
Wait, hey, this is gonna be on the news. This is gonna be on the news, bro. It's gonna be on the news. We're working for the news. Hey, why do people want to lick boots so much, bro? They think because you're being recorded that it's a bad thing, right?
We get used to it. That's the thing.
You're already used to it. This guy's not, man.
Sergeant was telling me earlier.
He's used to being recorded. You're not yet, man. You think of it as a negative thing, and it's not, bro.
You guys are rude.
You're rude.
I'm not rude.
Nah, you actually, you didn't raise your voice or nothing. You all right, but you were just defensive, man. You're defensive.
Loaded questions and you were being
That's not a loaded question.
That's a loaded question. Come on, let's talk.
You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping, bro. I hope your shoelaces are tight, because you're tripping, bro.
As the encounter wraps up, the lesson hits hard. The officer may not have passed the constitutional quiz, but at least he stayed calm, a rare victory in itself. Yet the takeaway is haunting. How can anyone defend what they don't understand? Knowledge is the true badge of honor, not authority. This is why filming matters. This is why education matters. Every view, every comment, every shared clip pushes awareness 1 inch closer to justice. So keep recording, keep asking, keep teaching, because the day the people stop knowing their rights is the day freedom quietly disappears.